Inside the world's biggest flop, FYRE Festival. Advertised by famous faces including Kendall Jenner, Bella Hadid, and Hailey Baldwin, it was billed as a glamorous party on a deserted island. Tickets cost up to $100,000, and guests who booked were promised luxury accommodation and the best in food, art, music, and adventure in the Bahamas. Festival goers were promised a real-life island fantasy with luxury accommodations, gourmet food, and the chance to party with celebrities like rapper Ja Rule and models Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid. But the reality was closer to a disaster that played out in real time on social media. Thousands of attendees arrived in the Bahamas to find disorganization as fellow festival goers scrambled to claim a limited number of tents, rather than the luxury villas they'd been promised. Some with bare, soaking wet mattresses that had been left outside in the rain. The start of the FYRE Festival. In April 2017, roughly 5,000 people spent hundreds to thousands of dollars for tickets to what they thought would be the experience of a lifetime. A luxury music festival in an idyllic tropical setting on a private island in the Bahamas. Promotions for the much-hyped event, called FYRE Festival, promised a place where the tropical sun shines all day and our celebrations ignite the night. This is an invitation to unplug, connect with something deeper, and hunt for something bigger. McFarland had reportedly grossly underestimated the cost and time it would take to organize a music festival on the scale that FYRE Festival's glossy promotions would promise. Despite warnings from vendors and contractors that it would take over a year to plan and execute FYRE Festival, McFarland still decided to go full steam ahead on his plan to pull off the event in a matter of months. Analysis of the FYRE Festival promotions. Branded as a luxurious music festival, the FYRE Festival marketing team understood their video campaign needed to appeal to a certain demographic. In their case, millennials and members of Generation Z who enjoy music festivals and are willing to spend extra dollars for an exclusive experience. And what's more exclusive than holding a music festival on an island once connected to Pablo Escobar? The FYRE Festival marketing team crafted the #FYRE Festival campaign to generate hype around their event. Instagram influencers shared posts of orange squares that spread like wildfire, creating hype and ultimately selling out the event. The marketing team began by taking some of the world's top supermodels to the Bahamas for dazzling photo shoots of the models enjoying luxurious tropical conditions, and they later used these images as a guide to what the festival attendees could expect. The greatest success of FYRE was, without doubt, its marketing. Jerry recruited influencers who they knew could help the campaign go viral, and the creative and influencer marketing campaign were brilliantly executed. The after effects of the FYRE Festival campaign. The FYRE Festival influencers did their job, but the heightened expectations were crushed by an ominous reality. The logistics and organization did not match the influencer marketing success. Luxury villas turned out to be white hurricane relief tents. Gourmet food turned out to be cheese sandwiches. Little was finished, and the promised music bands never came. The local facilities could not cope with the influx of visitors, and ultimately the festival turned into a laughable, albeit serious, catastrophe. Once festival attendees and those who were stranded in airports arrived back home, a flood of anger and demand for explanations ensued. Many criticized influencers for not correctly disclosing sponsored content, lambasting their intentions. Most accused the organizers of scamming them, and rightfully so, with some filing lawsuits. But neither influencers nor customers had any way of knowing that the FYRE Festival was a fiasco waiting to happen. Festival attendees faced unexpected and horrid conditions and were furious, especially because they had paid thousands of dollars for the event. Twitter lit up with disbelief and anger. Unsurprisingly, 5 lawsuits have already been filed by festival goers against the organizers for damages in excess of $100 million. Instead of earning millions of dollars, the FYRE Festival will cost organizers hundreds of millions of dollars. And if it's not clear already, irreparable harm has been done to the FYRE Festival name and brand. Up next, let's evaluate how Tinder taught the world how not to handle PR.